This is a paid advertisement on behalf of Mithril Silver and Gold. What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and we're here with John Skeet, CEO and Managing Director of Mithril Silver and Gold. Pleasure to have you back on today, John. How you doing?
Great, thanks, Aaron. Nice to be here.
Yes, especially with where the price of silver is, it's a very exciting time to end the year. So, John, when we last spoke earlier this year, you introduced Mithril Silver and Gold's story to our audience. As we head towards year end, what do you see as the most important milestones the company achieved in 2025, both on the ground and at the corporate level?
Well, okay, good question. Thanks. Yeah, this year has been quite a very productive year for Mithril. We've advanced the Copperkin project considerably. We put on 8 geologists at the start of the year, a new exploration manager, all under the guidance of our chief technical advisor, Colin Jones, and we've really advanced the understanding of why we've got such widespread gold and silver mineralization in this 70 square kilometer district. So we've a lot of historic mining activity. We've done a lot of sampling there. We've demonstrated that we have got these definite trends of gold and silver mineralization, very high grade across 9 kilometers vertically, over 1,000 meters across the district of mineralized horizons. So it is we've demonstrated that it is a big system. We've had some more detailed lab scale, geological work done on the different sampling we've done across, so we can see that we can see evidence of a feeder system there. So we've progressed that geologic model considerably. So besides proving up that we've got multiple deposits all across the district, one of those we've advanced to doing an upgrade on the resource there early next year. Another one we've just started drilling, and we'll start drilling a third of those in January next year. So we've set up to do all that. We've done all the background work to ensure that we'll have a successful and meaningful drill program as all those target areas. Plus, we've got another 3 or 4 target areas that we'll be continuing to develop and get those drill ready throughout the year. So it's a lot of work to do. We're well funded. We added considerably to our upgrading our shareholder register in July this year, when we put another $11 million in the bank and brought on some more global mining institutions. So we've got 40% of our stock is held by global mining institutions now. Believe in the story we've developed there, and can see the progress that we've made, and we've got a good drill plan to execute and prove and demonstrate the considerable potential of this district.
Exciting times ahead. So let's talk about, a project level update. So can you walk us through the current status of your key projects? What phases are they in today, and what results or learnings from this year have meaningfully advanced the overall strategy?
So yeah, as I mentioned, with all the geological expertise we've got associated with our flagship property with Copperkin, we've really just proven that why we've got these 300 historic mines and workings all across the district there. So it's a big epithermal system. We can now better start to target the key feeder structures that have created this widespread gold and silver mineralization. So that's the key work we've done over the year. We've got a little bit more work we want to do to back that up. But importantly, we'll have 3 drills there, work turning in by January, with the third one coming on early next year. We're well funded to do quite a high impact drill program, upgrading the current resource we have there. So it's just over 500,000 ounces gold equivalent. We want to get that we expect to get that to a considerable size increase there, but importantly, we'll upgrade the confidence there and make a much more robust geologic model. So that'll sort of underpin and give a basis to do ongoing valuations of what we're developing there in the district. So we've got multiple deposits, multiple targets. So it'll be a multi-deposit district in the future, like Palmarejo to the north, where I had some previous experience before that was taken over by Core in 2007. Palmarejo is a multi-mine district, and we did the drilling there as an Australian company, got that very quickly. 3 million ounces gold equivalent, was halfway through construction there when Core Mining took us over in 2007. So we've watched that closely. We can see that Copperkin has the same potential there. It's got the same geology, the same rocks, the same mineralogy, and it has the same historic sort of activity there. That's been a good starting point to explore the district.
So let's talk about the silver and gold market now. So silver and gold have both seen renewed attention in 2025. Silver was over $60 this week. Very exciting times. How does the current macro environment impact Mithril's strategy, and how do you position the company to benefit from a strengthening precious metal cycle?
Really, we got to what we aim to over the next 6 months. We've got a fully funded drill program. The first 6 months of next year will include about 25,000 meters of drilling. We're starting to do a drill target area there in January. So this current environment, it just means that when companies put out good news, either it's good drill results, resource updates, that sort of thing, then they're certainly good catalysts for share price movement. So we'll just keep taking advantage of that. Certainly we're blessed by both gold and silver in this district. It is a silver district. It's by far the most abundant metal all across the district. But what's been really a standout here is because it's quite a well-preserved epithermal gold silver system. So we have quite a considerable vertical extent. So we have this gold-rich component of the epithermal system there. So that's what attracted us originally, was the standout gold grades relative to the silver. So we have some very high-grade gold mineralization, and then we're down to the southwest where we're in a much lower elevation in the system. It's considerably more silver-rich relative to the gold. But we have, we've got the exposure there to both precious metals in significant grades all across the district.
Great spot to be in. So, in terms of near-term catalysts, as investors look ahead, what are the most important catalysts they should be watching out for over the next 6 to 12 months? Are there any key technical, exploration, or permitting milestones that could be especially impactful?
Yep. Well, certainly, we've done a couple of months of drilling now at our second target area, target 5. That's more silver rich. So we'll be putting out some more numbers on that. We'll have some more drill results to put out on that early in the new year, and that'll sort of start to demonstrate that we have got another good size target area that's developing there, and we'll host resources at some stage in the future. We'll be doing an upgrade on our target 1 resource, so we'll get that to quite a healthy number, more robust, and importantly high grade. There's high grade gold and silver. It's more value in target 1 is in the gold relative to the silver, whereas at target 5 is the other way around. And then we're starting to drill at target 3, which looks probably a better target than target 1 was when we first started drilling that in terms of the work that we've done there pre-drilling. And we'll start drilling that in January, so we'll be getting our first results coming out of that. So that'll be another catalyst there. And then we've got the big picture that we're developing there. So we've been doing this last 12 months. We've done a lot of work developing the district model and explaining why we've got these 300 historic mines and workings all across the 70 square kilometres. That there is a big system there underpinning all that, and we're now starting to see evidence of the feeder systems and the key structures there, and we'll be poking some holes in there to prove that, and that'll be another key catalyst part of the first 6 months of next year.
Wonderful. So let's talk about your vision now for 2026. So looking into the new year, 2026, how do you envision Mithril Silver and Gold evolving as a company? So what would success look like this time next year, and how are you setting the foundation today to get there?
So it's been the last 12 months of work that's been getting us set up to do that. So we're fully funded to do our first 6 month program of 2026. And what I want to achieve by the end of that is be able to have a very robust resource at target 1, high quality resource there, high grade. 2 other target areas at least coming in looking like they're going to be similar size and quality, and then have clearly demonstrated that we're onto the feeder system or the structures there that have created this widespread gold and silver. So that'll take us from looking like a minimum sort of 2.5, 3 million ounce gold equivalent type potential there in the district to then becoming maybe a multiple of that by getting onto the feeder structures there that have created this widespread gold and silver. So that's what we want to be able to demonstrate within the next 6 to 7 months.
Probably the most exciting time for you and your business as you've been preparing for this. So I'm sure you're looking forward to next year, so we'll definitely have you back on, John, for more updates as they come. It was a pleasure. Thank you for the update.
Thank you, Aaron. Thanks for having me on.